this is John Neal here, sign writer and chalkboard artist to royalty. I once did some work for the King George on the High Street. This session I thought I'd do a Christmas theme for you, and all this is a little bit of a preview of some of the stuff that's in the DVD, which is here, which I've done. It's a full-length DVD, 35 minutes, of an introduction to chalkboard artwork. And that can be bought if you go to my website. Got that? Whew. Good. It'll come up at the end again. Right, the Christmas theme. I'll also do a logo. I'll do the YouTube logo. So I'm going to put Merry YouTube Christmas. Right, the first thing I generally do is mark out a border all the way around the board. And I'm going to do a special Christmas border this time when I get around to it. I'll have to skip through to get everything in time. The whole sign here will take about 40 minutes to do, and I've got to condense that down into about 8 or 9 minutes, so we'll do some shortcuts as we go. Right, first the word merry. I'm going to let this run at normal speed because I want you to see the speed at which the lettering happens. There we go. So it's fairly fluid but quite controlled. Right, and over here we're going to put YouTube, but the first thing to do really is just to block off the black into that red. And now the word Christmas. I'm going to use an Old English style, which I think is appropriate for what I'm doing. You can use a script maybe, but it's right to choose the correct font to get the feel of what you're doing. Here we go. Now I'm just going to apply some thick and thins on this, just to enhance I've got room to do it, make the letters slightly wider. And then finally get a small pen here and just tidy up some of the corners and edges. This really helps a lot. Right, now back to the word merry. I'm going to use the old idea of putting a light top to it, so it appears there's light coming from the top. Right, I'm going to put the YouTube logo on here, and I've made reference with it on, here we go, on the iPhone to get it off the internet, but you can just print it off, I suppose, and then just copy it, and it shouldn't be too difficult. I can see from this that it's the particular shape of the letters. You can just copy them. And don't forget, you can use the outside colours, the red and the black in this case, just to tidy up and get things as you want. And I've got a bit too much space on the right here, so I'm just going to cut that off. And then we can get the big black. Right, now for some shading in red. And also we're going to do an extra highlight of white on there here as well. So get all this in the same place. And now I'm going to add my trademark sparkle. And the same on the green. And just to show here, white to finish this off. And of course, it's as if there's an extra light from here. The original red is here to show that if the light came from this way, this is where the shadow would be. But this pink and white I'm putting on is as if there was another light from underneath. It gives an extra sparkle. It's an idea that comes from the canal boats of England. And we can do the same on the green as well. Right, that's the main lettering done. We can now decorate it because being Christmas it can be very decorative. You see there's a space here. Now I'm going to put a star in there, it seems nice and central. Put a tree here, some snow around there. Then later on I'll show you a special border that we can put around just for Christmas. Right, now the border. I could do a whole film on borders, but this one's just a simple crazy thing with the green. Start off with it, just flick it about. And then you can have good fun just putting some lights like white or yellow or blue. Here's blue. Right, and finally I'm going to put some snowflakes on. Well, there it is, and I hope that's been of some use. Happy lettering. See you again next time. Bye.